Hello, everyone. This is Stephanie, your host. Welcome to the Untold Darkness, The Ring. It's by myself. This chapter is the 10th chapter. Uh, we'll see to find out what's going to happen. The chapter 10, The Night of the Full Moon. Hello. Marie, it's Max. It feels sort of weird talking to you without being able to see your face. Alex gave me a cell phone. You see, I told him that I wanted to be able to talk to my friends over the phone. So he gave this thing to me. It's good thing I got your number last night. Great. I'll go ahead and save your number in my phone right now. Now we can talk anytime. Yeah, it's great, but I want to see your face. Hey, how about we go out today? You don't have any classes on Saturday, do you? Sounds great. In that case, I got three choices for Marie. Would it be, why don't you come to my apartment? I'd like to get together at St. Sarah House. Or why don't we have lunch outside? Hmm. Yeah, I was about to suggest the exact same thing. The weather is so nice. That is, that it would be a shame to say, stay inside. Let's go someplace we can relax. It's settled. Let's go ahead and meet at the green space on the campus. See you soon, Max. Have Having a picnic lunch with Max sounds tons of fun. What should I wear? Hmm. Hi, Marie. Waiting for Max? Mary, yeah. We're supposed to meet up here, but it looks like I'm a little early. Did Max tell you we were getting together? Actually, I just happened to hear him talking on the phone with you. Listen, Marie, there's something I need to tell you. It's important. You need to cancel your plans with Max today. There wouldn't be a problem on any other day, but today is just can't see him. What? Where on earth did this came from? Are you interested in Max? Are you interested in me? Do you hate me? No, I don't want to make any enemies. Of course I am. You should know that without having to ask. I mean, I find you totally interesting, Marie. And really cool, like when you stood up for me against Morgani. At the moment, I decided that you'll always have an ally in me. You probably think it's weird that I'd say something like this. If I were you, I know that what I'd think. And it's actually against the rule to divulge information about other members of House Saint Sarah. But I can't keep quiet about this. Listen, do you really believe that everyone at House Saint Sarah other than Alex is a regular, ordinary person? Whoa, calm down, Harry. I mean, you're a member of House Saint Sarah yourself, but you're still my friend. And the same goes for Max. Please, you've got to listen to me, Marie. It's bad enough that you're going to hang out with Max this afternoon, but tonight is out of the question. If you insist going out with him, then promise me that you go home before nightfall. What should I tell Mary here? I got two options. Would I take her advice, which is I promise to go home before nightfall, or don't listen to her at all. What if something happens? She's trying to warn you. And the second one, you're being stubborn, which is I don't want to go home before nightfall. I think I should listen to my friend. The truth is that you shouldn't even be spending the day with him. You should just stay away from him all day today.
Mary, what are you doing here? Marie, do you and Mary know each other?
Max, before we go any further, could I have a word with you?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, Marie. I'll be right back.
Of course, take your time. Mary leads Max over to a grove of trees. The two of them begin to talk. From the look of things, whatever they're discussing is serious. I might be able to hear what what they're saying if I get closer. Should I? Yeah. Standing behind the tree that's blocking their view, you quietly creep close to them. Mary and Max continue talking, unaware of your presence. I don't believe you. Do you realize what you're doing here? You can't see her tonight. Too reckless. You can't see her tonight. It's too reckless. Do you have any idea what Alex would say to you if he knew?
Not this again. All of you guys here worry about me too much. I mean, I'm not a child. I know myself better than any of you could.
Maybe, but this town is still new to you. You're in a delicate emotional state right now. It's possible you might not be able to control it.
Enough. You're just repeating what Alice told you. You know how I can tell, Izzy? Because he said the exact same thing to me.
This isn't a joke, Max. I'm not just worried about Marie. I'm worried about you too. That goes for me and Alex.
Everything is going to be fine. I've been able to control it up until now, and that won't change. I mean, I think I have the right to go out on a date and enjoy myself just like everyone else. You should be able to understand how I feel, right, Mary?
Ah, make sure Marie goes home before dark. Promise me that one thing, Max.
I promise I won't forget. Now, will you just drop this? Marie is over there waiting for me. Sorry that so long, Marie. Let's go. I borrowed Alex's car.
Max, when you take someone's keys without asking, that's not borrowing. Anyway, Marie, be careful, okay? Seriously, be careful. Hmm.
What's wrong, Marie? You seem like your head is in the clouds. Are you worried about how Mary was acting earlier? Or is that said something to you before I showed up?
What should I tell him? I got three choices for her. Would I pick the first one, which is something going on with you tonight? She said something about the house of Saint Sarah being different. Nah, I'm not worried about how she was acting. Mary told me to go home before dark. She said that tonight was the one time that I should hang out with you. She kept telling me that over and over.
Nah, nothing's going on with me, at least nothing that you need to be worried about.
Hmm. Wow.
It's nice here, huh? You can take a boat out onto the lake. Come on, let's go. Then I secretly ate the ice cream that Alex has been saving for later. Usually, wouldn't expect that anyone would ever figure who would eaten it, right? But Mr. B saw me, and he went to tell Alex. A man, when Alex is mad, he gets really quiet. That's what really scary.
I can't even imagine getting Alex getting angry. By the way, who's Mr. B?
Uh, that's right. You don't know about him. He lives at St. Sarah House with us, but I doubt you'll ever see him. Should I explain it? He's sort of a recluse. Anyway, I've been hooked on ice cream ever since. First, I had it at the coffee shop. Never in all my life did I think having something that tasty, that great, makes me happy that I decided to leave the mountains.
We should have brought ice cream with us on our picnic today, though it might have been hard bringing frozen items.
No, we don't need ice cream. These sandwiches are bloody delicious. Compared to the ones at the coffee shop, these are stuffed with tons of roast beef. They're my kind of sandwiches.
Max has a huge smile on his face. He looks like he's really enjoying himself. I know Mary said that I shouldn't hanging around Max today, but Mary must have either been worrying too much about something minor or she was just mistaken about something. I mean, Max is having such a good time. I'm really glad I've decided to and go with him today.
I'm sure it's quiet, huh? Nobody else around. All you can hear are the birds chirping and the sound of the wind through the trees. Looking out at the forest now, it reminds me of the mountains back where I'm from. There aren't cell phones or in the forest. Even so, it wasn't boring. Sure, there always stuff going on in the outside world which keeps things interesting, but sometimes I really, really miss life back home in the mountains.
Max looks so calm at ease right now. It's so nice. I wish I could always see him looking like this. Or just imagining. Don't do anything.
So, would it be okay if I had another sandwich? All of them look so good.
Of course, I made them for you. Eat as many as you want. Hmm. Apparently, you and Max have fallen asleep in the boat at the same point. Startled, I quickly sit up to see that the sky is already a deep shade of red. Mary told me to go home before nightfall, but it looks like the sun is about to go down soon. Max, time to wake up. We need to go ahead and get back to shore.
Marie, oh yeah, you're right. I didn't realize how late it is.
Hmm.
I had so much fun today. It seems been a long time since I felt like I did today. Would it be okay if I ask you out again?
Would it be okay? As if you ever have to ask. This has been such wonderful day that almost wish we could do it every day.
I'd love it if I could see you every day, Marie. If you feel the same way about me that I do about you.
Max stops, but you can tell what he's trying to say from the looks of his eyes. He reaches out and touch your shoulder. You look at him, sensing that he's about to kiss you. As he starts to lean closer, the moon out of moves out from the behind the clouds, sending a beautiful white light streaming down upon the forest. Tonight is full moon. Bathed in the light of the moon, you close your eyes.
Err.
You then hear Max make strange sound, almost like a growl coming from deep within his throat. Startled, you open your eyes to see that his face is contorted in pain. Whatever is happening now came out of nowhere. It's clear that something isn't right with him. His entire body starts to convulse. Trembling, beaded of sweat begins to form on his forehead. His eyes are bloodshot, and he's staring wide eyes into space as if unable to focus. Max! Max, what's wrong? Unable to support his own weight, he started to collapse. You try with all your might to hold him upright, only to realize how hot his body feels. You're burning up. What's going on? Please, you've got to listen to me, Marie. It's bad enough that you're going to hang out with Max this afternoon, but tonight is out of the question. If you insist on going out with him, then promise me that you go home before nightfall. Oh no! Could this be what Mary was trying to warn me about?
Get out of here, Marie, go!
Max growls at this of you between the shallow, labored breath. Then he thrusts you away with all of his strength, sending you to tumble across the ground, coming to the rest of the distance away. You look back over at him.
Him. Oh.
What happened next is like something out of a nightmare. You watch as hair sprout all over his body, covering him in brown fur. In the bright light of the full moon, you'll see his long, sharp fangs and claws grow. His ear transform, becoming long and pointed. He even grows a tail.
Oh.
Max! Just a moment ago, this was Max, but the creature before you now is something completely different. Though you can call out him as if your voice can't reach him anymore. The giant wolf seethes with anonymous. It looks like at you menacingly, baring his fangs and letting out a low growl.
Oh.
A furious roar, the wolf leaps towards you, moving into the attack. You're frozen with fear, and your legs won't move. Realizing that you're about to be torn into shreds, you embrace for the attack. You know it's coming.
Oh.
Just as the wolf about to strike, a gunshot rings out, sending in the direction of some nearby bushes. Max growls at this of you between the shallow, labored breath. Then he thrusts you away with all of his strength, sending you to tumble across the ground, coming to the rest of the distance away. You look back over at him.
Oh,
What happened next is like something out of a nightmare. You watch as hair sprout all over his body, covering him in brown fur. In the bright light of the full moon, you'll see his long, sharp fangs and claws grow. His ear transform, becoming long and pointed. He even grows a tail. Max! Just a moment ago, this was Max, but the creature before you now is something completely different. Though you can call out him as if your voice can't reach him anymore. The giant wolf seethes with Anonymous. It looks like at you menacingly, baring his fangs and letting out a low growl.
oh.
A furious roar, the wolf leaps towards you, moving into the attack. You're frozen with fear, and your legs won't move, realizing that you're about to be torn into shreds. You embrace for the attack. You know it's coming. Just as the wolf about to strike, a gunshot rings out, sending in the direction of some nearby bushes.
Marie,
Eddie, Eddie suddenly appears and stands over you, pointing an old gun at the beast. As if of being shot on second time, the wounded creature leaps over to the bushes and runs off quickly. I have to save him. It's Max. He's only turned into a wolf. If you shot him, it means that you hurt him.
calm down, Marie. I didn't hit any vital organs. I wounded him, but not fatal.
Eddie's voice is soft and calming. Putting his arms around, he puts you into a gentle embrace. Though you're scared and confused, something about the way he holds you feels soothing. He continues to hold you in his arm until you regain your composure. Just as everything was fine, when Max started to writhe in pain, he transformed. What happened to him? Is he going to be okay?
Max is a werewolf. He transformed into a beast after being exposed to the full moon. When werewolves are changed into wolf form, they lose all their ability to reason and control themselves. They become extremely ferocious and attack people out of hunger. By the way, by the time werewolf reaches max age, they learn how to prevent themselves from changing. but he's just recently came down out of the mountain and joined the rest of the society. So he's in a more unstable state right now.
Eddie, I had no idea you had a gun. And also, what are you doing here?
I'm a hunter, Marie. I hunt creatures that pose a threat to humans. This gun is loaded with silver bullets. I enrolled at Rosedale as part as my mission as a hunter for it. The location of the house is high. This entire time I've been quietly observing him.
Hmm, you mean Max?
No, not Max. It's him I've been watching.
As he says this, Eddie looks over past grove of trees, following his gaze. You see figures emerging from the shadow of the dense vegetation. Ah!
My suspicions were correct. You were part of the order that worked through the ages to carry out that will Hammett detected the arch enemy of our founding father, Valid. You are a vampire hunter.
Up, guys, when when um, when Mary was trying to warn you about this, um, I know there was a clue about full moon, and you shouldn't be hanging out with Max. Something to do with werewolf in my subconscious, but I didn't know about Marie's friend that is a hunter all his life. He hasn't said that to Marie. And about the arch enemy of Alex's father, I didn't know about that either. So it's so surprising. I thought that Marie would die on this chapter, or something will badly happen to her. Anyway, long story short, that Eddie was following her lead, or somewhere following Eddie, in other words. Anyway, so there's like a hidden rivalry between Eddie and and Alex. Anyway, so excited to continue for the next chapter. What's gonna happen? Because this time it's between Eddie and Alex, about old rivals since their fathers. A clash between, like he said, Eddie is a vampire hunter. So he likes, it's like, you know, Van Helsing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. Oh, stay tuned for the next chapter, which is gonna be more interesting, between Eddie and Alex. Please do subscribe, like, and make comments about this chapter. Thank you and have a good day.